hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Ange and I started my YouTube channel like a month ago. This is the second video around luxury and around bags. I did an unboxing video 2 weeks ago and it was a CELINE bag. So I recently purchased the CELINE bag, so I invite you to watch the video where you can see the unboxing in more detail. I'm going to try to put a link in the description, otherwise I'm just gonna have to try to figure out how to put a thumbnail somewhere in this video. So today I'm going to do a quick review of the Neverfull Louis Vuitton bag, but also take the time to reflect on this bag now that I have it for quite some time, and also share with you my thoughts around this bag being considered as an investment bag even today in 2023. So first of all, when it comes to the Neverfull bag was launched in 2007 by Louis Vuitton, and it was meant to be a competition to the Saint Louis bag from MAISON GOYARD, which is also a luxury designer brand from France. And as you can see today, the Neverfull bag is very popular. So it seems like everybody has this bag nowadays, and it has a lot of success as well. If you look at the bag and the price of the bag, it has increased significantly since a few years back. So even in my case, I bought the bag back in 2020 because I wanted to have a nice quality bag from Louis Vuitton, and also I wanted to treat for myself like a present for my birthday, and because I was a project specialist at the time, so I wanted to reward myself for getting this job. So I went to the Louis Vuitton store and I bought it back in 2020, and at the time the price was just under 1,200 euros, and if I remember correctly, it was 1,190 euros, so just below 1,200 euros. Today, if you go to the website and you look at the Neverfull bag, the exact same bag that I have is now worth 1,500 euros, which is quite a significant increase in price. So I'd say some people would say it's an investment bag because the more you wait and the more you buy the bag at a higher price, and then you can hope probably to sell it at a higher profit if you want to sell it back. In my opinion, I think that this bag is a good quality bag for your wardrobe, but I would not necessarily consider this as an investment bag, and I'm going to explain to you later just after I do the review. So the bag that I have is the monogram canvas. You can see the different Louis Vuitton logo from this bag, and I have the medium size. So this bag comes with 3 sizes. The smaller version is the PM, then you have the MM, which is this version, and then you have the GM, which is the bigger version. As you can see, it's a tote bag, so every tote bag, regardless of the the brand, are really practical. It's like a shopping bag. The size inside is really big, and there is an interior pocket as well, and you also have a separate purse that can be removed. And since they introduced that purse back in 2014, I think, from what I read, the price of this bag increased and reached 1,000 euros. So even before that, it was below 1,000 euros. The bag itself increased with time. However, in my opinion, I would not consider this as an investment bag. First of all, because my intention, and I suppose this is your intention, when you buy a luxury bag, you don't necessarily think that you're going to resell it later. The intention is to keep it and to have it for yourself. You're going to use it every day, and eventually it's going to be of a lower quality than when you purchase it out of the box. So it's really difficult to think that you're going to be able to make profit from a bag that you have used quite a lot and that can be damaged as well. The other thing as well is that this bag is not a rare bag. It is seen everywhere. It's not a limited edition. When you go to any store, it's really easily available. So again, in that regard, for me, it's quite difficult to think that because I'm purchasing this bag that was worth 1,190 euro back then, and today is worth 1,500 euros, that I'm going to automatically make a profit from it. If you sell the bag, you have to prove that you have the real one, because there's so many fakes out there, so it's quite difficult to make difference. So maybe a buyer would be reluctant to buy a Louis Vuitton bag from a reseller if it's a direct reseller like a normal person, unless they go to a specific shop where they are known for reselling second-hand bags. And then when you go to those reseller shops, it's more likely that they're going to take a commission out of the I suppose profit that you can make from this bag. So again, you may lose some money from the profit itself. And so for me, a bag itself is not an investment bag, and I would really be cautious about what I call investment, because the pure sense of an investment is that you purchase something which is an asset that's going to be increasing in time, and then you are going to be able to sell it at a profit, or else you can keep it and then money keeps entering your bank account. And when you have a bag, usually it's not the case, and there's no money going to be sent back to your bank account. If somebody is reluctant to buy a luxury bag and they want to invest it elsewhere, I would say the most clever option would be to place it in a saving account and have just wait for the interest rate from this saving account to make profit from the money you initially put in there, or even better, to put it into the stock market. And actually, when you look at the stock price today for Louis Vuitton, the stock price is at around 900 euros, which is actually cheaper than buying the bag itself.
I'm quickly pausing there just to let you know that Louis Vuitton is part of the LVMH company, which is why we can see here the stock price for this company.
So maybe it's a good way to invest your money when you want to have luxury. You don't necessarily need to have physical luxury item. You can also have assets which will bring more value in your portfolio. So when you consider investing in the stock market, obviously I'm not a financial advisor. I don't tell you that instead of buying a bag, go to the stock market, because the stock market comes with its own risk, and then stock can depreciate with time. But generally the stock market return is like between 8 to 10%, or some people say 7 to 10%. So it may be more clever to put the money in the stock market rather than in a physical product. But again, this is really depending on your own mindset when you buy any luxury item, and also how comfortable you are with spending your money on those things. So in my case, I don't regret having this bag, because this is a bag that I wanted, and I know what I was going into when I purchased the bag. And I always say that if I cannot afford something 3 times, then it's not worth buying it. So it's not that I was, counting every penny before I bought the bag. I finally reached 1,190 euro. I was like, okay, let's go to the Louis Vuitton store and spend all my money in that bag. So this is why it's dangerous to say that a bag is an investment, when some people can, just save up for a bag, and then they think that they can hope to sell it at profit, when actually they lost the money to a physical item that is not going to bring money back to your bank account. The Louis Vuitton, I suppose, shares that you own also comes with dividend, and that means that all the Louis Vuitton shares that you have is going to give you money back as well. So for me, I have both. So I have the Louis Vuitton physical, item. I also have like a perfume that I have. It's my only perfume. So I have the Louis Vuitton Attrape-Rêve. But beside that, I also put my money aside, and I put that in the stock market so that it can grow, and eventually it will make profit. So when you look at the dividend that you can get, it's going to be sent to you every quarter. So 4 times a year, you're going to receive money from Louis Vuitton just because you own shares in their company. So this is also something that we need to start reflecting when we buy luxury items. So first of all, do we have the means to afford that? What is the actual intent? If we say it's an investment, is it really the case? Do we need to change our language around investment? Do we just need to say it's a good bag that I want because it's Louis Vuitton, it's a good quality bag, and this is because it's the brand and I want it for what it is, or we want to justify our purchase just because people say it's an investment bag. Then you say, okay, I'm gonna buy this bag, I know I'll spend 1,000 something euros, but at least it's an investment bag because I'm gonna be able to share it later down the line at a higher price. And to be honest, there's no guarantee that it's gonna be the case. So obviously you can still ask for a higher price, but this again depends on how well you manage to keep it in good condition. So this is why it's a bit dangerous to say that a luxury bag is an investment. And even everything that we say, sometimes I hear a lot that, oh, I made this, I invested in those shoes. Especially shoes are the worst items to say that it's an investment, because we work with our shoes every day. Unless you never touch it, you never wear it, okay, but every day we wear our shoes. And even with clothes, like, this is why I just want to, for 2023, ban this word about any item, whether they are luxury or non-luxury, clothing or bags. For me, it's not an investment. It's just a piece that I want and then I purchase and then I have it on my wardrobe. But this kind of made me reflect on how I spend my money, how I justify my purchase, and if it's really an investment or just a purchase because I just want the item. And at the end of the day, everybody is doing what they want with their money, but this is my own thinking and my reflection now that I have this bag. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that the Neverfull bag is a bag that you want to have for yourself? Do you think it's a nice bag? Do you think yourself that it's an investment bag, or do you agree with me saying that it's not necessarily an investment bag, but it's a bag that can potentially, retain its value? And not everybody's going to agree with what I said, but again, this is a free space to share our opinion. When it comes to clothing, not everybody has the same style. So when it comes to bag, not everybody has the same thinking behind why they buy certain bags. So that's it really for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of those videos, feel free to, first of all, like, so it helps the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and your family. And in the meantime, until the next video, stay blessed and see you later. Bye bye.